Hollywood is once again in turmoil after actor Sam Heughan was suddenly involved in a scandal that left fans everywhere shocked and disappointed. From a perfect gentleman on screen, Heughan is now facing a wave of fierce criticism. Los Angeles, Monday. Sam Heughan, the actor famous for his role as Jamie Fraser in the hit series Outlander, is at the center of a heaven-sent scandal after a video recording him arguing fiercely with a famous director backstage at a major film event was leaked. It is worth mentioning that in the clip, Sam is said to have used offensive words and a star attitude, which is contrary to the elegant and modest image he has built throughout his career. Shock not only for fans but also for family. In an exclusive statement to People magazine, Sam's wife, French fashion designer Elise Moreau, admitted that she couldn't believe her eyes when she saw the video. Sam has always been a calm and kind person. I don't know what happened to him. I really need time to think about it all. She has now left the couple's villa in the suburbs of Edinburgh and taken their young son with her, according to a source close to the situation. The online community is unforgiving. On the X platform, formerly Twitter, the hashtag #NotMySam suddenly climbed to the top of the trending list just hours after the video went viral. Fans were clearly divided into two camps. One side defended their idol and said the clip was intentionally edited, the other called for a boycott of the actor on the grounds of arrogance and hypocrisy. He has always talked about humility and respect for others. It is ironic that he is the one who insults others behind the scenes, wrote one comment that received more than 50,000 likes. Representatives speak out but fail to calm public opinion. Sam's representative issued a press release, affirming, Sam Heughan is going through a time of high pressure. He deeply regrets his outburst and apologizes to everyone affected. However, this statement was not enough to calm the wave of anger. Some brands that are collaborating with Sam, including the whiskey brand he co-founded, Sassenach Spirits, are also said to be reviewing their relationship. Behind the scandal, the big question about the pressure of fame. The incident raises big questions about the level of psychological pressure that A-list actors are under. Is the halo too bright for someone like Sam Heughan to maintain a perfect image? A film critic shared, this scandal is a wake-up call. The idols that the public loves are also human. But that does not exempt them from responsibility for their words and actions. Sam Heughan speaks out, the truth behind the scandal that silenced everyone. Just 72 hours after the scandal exploded like a media bomb, Sam Heughan suddenly appeared at an unannounced press conference. And then, everything people thought they knew about this incident turned out to be just the tip of the iceberg. Apology or strategic counterattack? In the solemn setting of a high-end hotel in London, Sam Heughan, in a simple grey suit, no makeup, no tricks, opened the press conference with a sentence that silenced the whole room. I am sorry, but not for what you think. Then he got straight to the point. The viral video, according to Sam, is a cut from a rehearsal for a new film he's been quietly producing, an independent film called The Fall of Grace, in which Sam plays himself, but in a darker parallel universe where he's a famous actor trapped by the moral standards set by the media. Art imitates life, or life imitates art. Heughan reveals that the entire argument was a test shot with the director, not officially scripted but filmed as an internal teaser. And sadly, it was leaked out of context, almost ruining his entire career over a scene. We're testing the limits of cinema and public identity. Who is the real person? Does that person have the right to be angry? Or does that person just have the right to smile? The announcement stunned the industry, with some critics quickly calling it a genius publicity stunt, while the online community was divided into three camps: praise, confusion, and disbelief. His wife, Elise Moreau, also spoke out. In a long, emotional post on Instagram, Elise wrote, I misunderstood my husband. I too was caught up in the media's vortex of prejudice and reflexes. I apologize to Sam, not only for doubting you, but for forgetting why I fell in love with you in the first place, because you dared to be honest. She also confirmed that she had returned home with her son, and that the two were relearning how to be husband and wife in this crazy world. Sam Heughan's comeback. Media Zero, Actor 1? Within a week, the hashtag apologize to Sam climbed to #1 worldwide, replacing the hashtag that had buried him a few days earlier. Brands, once hesitant, returned to support, and The Fall of Grace became the most anticipated film of the year, despite not having an official trailer. A veteran journalist commented, "If this is a media stunt, it is done too well. If this is true, it is a lesson for our entire society." Sam Heughan and the Dark Side of Hollywood. Who's behind the shocking leak? The scandal seemed to have died down, but it was just the beginning of a fierce power game. The latest shocking revelations show that Sam Heughan may not only be a victim of the media, but also a target in an organized campaign to destroy him. A leak that wasn't accidental? As the incident calmed down, an anonymous email was sent to many major newspapers in the UK and US, including an internal exchange between a former production assistant of Sam's and a person believed to be the PR director of a major film studio, where Sam had refused to cooperate due to lack of financial transparency. The email included lines such as, "We will show the world his true colors. Let them believe the rehearsal. Believe me, people always prefer to destroy images than build them." The Guardian's investigative reporters quickly verified the authenticity of some of the details, concluding that the video leak could well have been a deliberate attack on Sam, just before he announced his first independent film project, The Fall of Grace. Who has Sam Heughan angered? According to multiple industry sources, Sam once turned down a multi-million-dollar deal with a major studio because he discovered they intended to cut out the humanistic scenes in the film, to make it more suitable for a mass audience. Not only that, he has also quietly funded a number of small art film projects, including a documentary about the abuse of power in the production world, something that has upset some of the big guys. An anonymous director said, "Sam knows what's going on in this industry, and he dares to say no. For many people, that's unforgivable." The Fall of Grace, cinematic dream or silent accusation? The film has not been released, the trailer has not been released, but what Sam revealed makes people believe that this is not just a film, but a visual accusation. In a new interview, he said a sentence that made the public shudder. "The film is not just about me. It is about us. About those who have been silent. About those who have been forced to laugh when they wanted to scream." The media began to ask, is the whole recent scandal a power struggle between artists and the system? Hollywood's reaction. Some support, some are wary. Some young artists such as Florence Pugh, Timothée Chalamet and Emma Mackey have publicly supported Sam, reposting his statement with the hashtag Grace will rise again. Meanwhile, those who have worked with him, but belong to big studios, remain unusually silent, even when questioned directly. The online community is awakening. On TikTok and Reddit, a series of videos analyzing media manipulation and the hidden hand behind scandals are being widely shared, with content revolving around the topic. If Sam is also eliminated, who is safe? A Reddit user wrote, "From hating him, now I see that he is one of the few people who dare to speak the truth. The more I think about it, the more creepy it is, not because of him, but because this industry is so terrible." Conclusion. From actor to cultural warrior? Sam Heughan is no longer the British male god. He is a new symbol, not of perfection, but of awareness, courage, and the desire to overturn what seems impossible. Somehow, instead of being destroyed, Sam turned the scandal into a statement. If you don't control your story, someone else will write it for you. And they will make you the villain, because they need a villain so the audience has something to throw rocks at.